if you don't have this un-squashable, wildly optimistic, blind optimism and this bright light that shines within, being on those ventures, being isolated, being lonely, not being surrounded by the right people, could definitely lend someone or lean someone in on the not so healthy.
Interesting, man. I think that's fantastic. I think a lot of people don't talk about it in that depth. It's just hustle.
Yeah.
But interesting as well that you brought up the mental health aspect a couple of times, because I think on the other side of hustling until you burn out is the real mental health consequences.
Yep.
Is that something you've been more aware of, like in general lately within the community, the people you talk to?
Yeah. So while I've never suffered from a depression or mental health challenges, running a venture, being an entrepreneur, being on this relentless mission does create outcast, does create loneliness, does create isolation. You might be surrounded, and I was, and I still am, surrounded by loving, caring people, but they didn't really understand the mission and vision that I was on in my early days, running Petloo, so on and so forth. They loved it, they thought it was great, but they didn't understand the trials and tribulations of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Because they weren't. And so I understand deeply that if you don't have this un-squashable, wildly optimistic, blind optimism and this bright light that shines within, being on those ventures, being isolated, being lonely, not being surrounded by the right people, could definitely lend someone or lean someone in on the not so healthy, right? And so for me, I recognize that, and I'm building all of that into what we do here, so that if you are, just come here. You'll be safe. Not only around the right people, smart people, intelligent people, funny people, people that get it, but like you've got all these additional resources to help you elevate professionally, all under one roof. Whether you want to hear Shaquille O'Neal come and do a keynote presentation about how he became a world champ, or you kind of want to just do the 10 minutes of meditation, hey, join 20 other people at the same time in the yoga studio to do that, all the way through to, you know what, a burger sounds great, but today I know if I eat a burger, I'll be, and by the way, I'm like love burgers, but I know that like I'll be heavy this afternoon, and therefore it'll weigh me down because I've got to go execute all these amazing goals. So I'm conscious of it, not for me, but I'm conscious of it for the people. And so while I'm 100% clear on not having had those struggles, I understand that if you are inclined or have that through family, you know, maybe it's something you've inherited or genetically inherited. I want to make sure that you don't go off the edge, right? So I'm trying to build a safe, happy environment, not from a just make you smile and all the rest of it, but from a I get it. This is what's going to keep you on the safer side, because venture is dark and dangerous. You can lose tons of money. You can lose tons of friends. You can get isolated. And so I'm conscious of that, not because I am in that, but just I can see where people can land.
100%. Dude, that's just incredible. Like, I think it's really powerful just to have that awareness and creating a space that helps and supports people like that. I personally make a habit to say hi to everybody I interact with in the community, just because I don't know what kind of craziness they're going through, but I want to connect.
And, you know, we can build these beautiful spaces, you know, like incredible spaces, quite honestly. But people will remember how they felt, not what they saw, right? Or whether or not there was a little bit of detail in the wood over here or there. They'll remember how they felt. And what's critically important, there's two things that I want to articulate. One is you don't know what hello does to someone's day. So just say hello. It costs you nothing. And two, you know, I was in Byron Bay over the summer, and everyone there is just so happy. the place is fresh, it's clean, it's got its own ecosystem. And I mean that from an ecological perspective. Like it rained and I came out, my car was sparkling. It rains here and I have to go to take the car to the car wash.
Yeah.
But people are really happy. And when I got back from Byron Bay, I was in Sorrento and people don't smile there. And it was just like such a polarizing experience for me because I just come from 4 weeks up in Happy High Herb, Byron Bay, to like another beautiful place in Australia. And the people just don't smile. They like snub you off.
Yep.
And I found myself getting a little bit upset over that because I just come from such a happy place. And so the impact of a hello or the how you going, how are you, or it doesn't have to be are you okay? That can really change someone's day.
Yeah.